Let's get right back to Brunell Donald-Kyei, where we're talking about what's going on in Chicago. 5 of the 7 homicides within a 2-hour period. What's going wrong here in Chicago, Brunell?
You know, the situation is being ignored. The people are crying out on the bottom. People are being killed. They're asking for help. You've got low morale in the police department, afraid to fully investigate and do arrests. You've got people who are not working, who have no means of supporting themselves, that are fighting over gang territory, and innocent people are being shot. I have a very good friend of mine who lost her 14-year-old son here in Chicago. Another friend of mine who lost her nephew. I lost 2 former clients. The killing in Chicago is real, and it is serious, and we need help.
You know, Brunell, I'm so sorry for your loss. You know, but the Chicago,
it's not easy.
The Chicago City Council, the Black Caucus, says, you know what, it's the cops that are the problem. And the Mayor Rahm Emanuel is now, the people in his administration is saying that the Trump administration is not doing enough to help. Remember, Donald Trump had tweeted out saying, yes, we will help you, we'll send in the feds. But they're now saying the Trump administration is not doing enough to help. They're blaming, you know, cops for being miscreants. That's a City Council Black Caucus. And they're blaming Trump right now.
Well, you know, they have to blame somebody. I mean, they didn't blame our former president when all this massacre and killing was going on. Donald Trump has only been in office 30 days, basically, a little over 30 days. And so he's not to blame. What's to blame is there are no jobs. What's to blame is there's no investment in communities. What's to blame is people aren't getting a great education and they're dropping out and things like that. That's what the problem is. No economic investment. Sure, you need police in certain areas, you need more help, but people want to work, and I guarantee you, Miss Liz, if the jobs come, the violence will go down. I will sing that song until somebody listens. We need those jobs that our president, Donald J. Trump, has promised. Jobs, economic opportunities, vocational programs. That's what the city of Chicago needs, and better police. You know, some of our police are not trained properly, and they're not doing the right things. Some of them, but not most.
Brunell, I hear what you're saying. Since you're there, and a lot of people have been to Chicago. What is the cultural? You talk about the lack of jobs and economic growth as being behind it. The cultural setting of Chicago, is it anti-crime or is it anti-cop?
Let me tell you something. The people of Chicago are not anti-cop. They are anti-crime. There are people who want to see more patrolling, of course, in their neighborhoods where it's crime-ridden. But it's also a fact, like I said, it's economics. The people of Chicago are anti-crime, not anti-police.
All right, Brunell, God bless you.
God bless you, and God bless America.
Okay, thank you, Brunell Donald-Kyei.